Hey everybody! Well, today we're going to take a look at this set from Lego. Now, this is from their Bricklink program, and so for those of you unfamiliar, people can create their own sets that they hope can be turned into a real actual set. They're MOCs, M-O-C, my own creation, and they can send them to the Bricklink program, and then people can vote on them. And usually there's about, I don't know, 30 to 40 sets. It seems like there's getting to be more and more of them. And then Lego will pick usually just one set, but sometimes two. And I think they really should pick more than that because there's so many good sets that I think deserve to be turned into actual sets. But once they do, the creator of the set will get part of the proceeds because it was their idea. Usually Lego will go in and kind of refine the build or tweak it a little bit. And then the ones that are that get a lot of votes, besides the ones that won, those can get a second chance. And so usually there's about 4 to 6 of those sets, and people can actually buy them. So you can go ahead and purchase the product, and they usually sell out. Most of them sell out. This one sold out pretty quick because it was one of the cheaper ones. I think it was like $50. I think it was like $50. And these sets tend to be more expensive than the standard sets that you would find in stores, which is hard to believe considering how expensive Lego is these days. But once they sell out, now the thing about these is once they're gone, they're gone. These are not available in stores. They're not available online or anything else. It's a one and done type of thing. This one here was the cheapest set, and it sold out pretty quick because it was the cheaper one. And this is set number 910041. It has 669 pieces, so it's the camping adventure set, and it was designed by Joshua Kingma. So Joshua Kingma designed this, and I think it's a really neat set. I love camping sets and just the way this looks with the cool trailer. You got the couple here around the fireplace. Looks like there's a bicycle in there. There's probably some other cool little, hidden things in here. The tree looks really great. I'm guessing there's probably an interior to this trailer. On the back here, you get a view of the back. Not sure what this is. Maybe it's supposed to be a fold-down table or something. I'm not really sure. Looks like there's a water connector right there. That's really neat. So it's got some great details on here, but I think it's great, and I hope that Joshua made a little bit of money on this. All right, well, let's get this thing built, and we'll take a look at it when it's all done. All right, well, here are the minifigures. It looks like it's a father and daughter minifigure set here. Looks like they're all set for camping. No alternate faces on these two, but they do have really nice prints on their clothes. I love how the little girl is carrying a big, like a roasted marshmallow. I'm guessing that's what that's supposed to be, but it's pretty hilarious. Nice hair piece on there. Not much, going on for their prints and stuff, but they don't usually do too fancy of figures for these. They're not exclusive prints or anything like that for these kind of sets, for these Bricklink sets. And then the father's got the hatchet there for chopping some wood for the fire, and I really like. He almost looks like George Lucas. That's pretty cool. And here is the finished product, and it looks pretty dang good. I gotta say, I really like this. Nice little detail on all of this. Really fun sections that you get to build. I always like doing the landscapes. I like doing the interiors. I'll show you what it looks like on the inside. I'll get some close-ups of everything, but it was just kind of fun the way everything went together. I will say that this went together without a manual. You have to do the app. You have to use the app to get the instructions, and I think that's kind of what they do with these Bricklink sets. But I got to say, I'm not a big fan of the virtual instructions. There's a couple times when some of the steps were cut off for some reason, and it wouldn't show you exactly how everything went together, and you have to kind of guess by looking at the next picture. So I'm not really sure what was going on with that. It may have been, just a glitch that they have with it. But overall, everything went together pretty good. When you're building the camper, there's sometimes where it feels like it's a little flimsy at the lower part of it, and it's not until you start building more of the upper section of it that it starts to feel more solid. So it's a little bit when you're squeezing pieces together, you got to be a little bit careful. But overall, it's a really neat set. Okay, well, let's show you some cool details on all of this. Starting with the tree here. Now, this is the last thing that you build in this set. I'm not really a big fan of building these trees in the treehouse set, which is one of my favorite sets of all time. You had to put a lot of these branches together. Thankfully, you only have this one tree to do, but it looks really good when it's done. It has this nice little fall look. And hidden inside, you got a little bird right there. I love that little bird piece. And there is a butterfly right there. And then you also have another one right there. And I really like the blue color they used on it. So it goes together really good. I mean, you just have to make sure you follow the way you do all the weird leaves and stuff on there. Just kind of attaches down here. I love this little squirrel. So you do get some neat little pieces in here, little animal pieces, and there is an acorn, printed acorn. So squirrel is enjoying his little acorn right there. Also, these little bushes. There's three of those. They look really nice. I think those leaf pieces are relatively new. Got this bicycle. It's got a nice little basket right there. And then you got little pieces of like stumps and wood right there. I like the little prints that they got on that. And all around here, they just got nice little, foliage and greenery. There's a little bucket for the water right there. It looks like a little water has dripped from the spout right there. And the way the trailer sits on there, there's a couple of studs in there that attaches the whole trailer on there, but it's only held on by two. Got some more of the little bushes over here. And I love this little fire. The way they put that together was really neat. It's just kind of like an X-shaped pile of wood, but they got the flames look like they're kind of high the way they did it. This chair was a very interesting build, the way it's all done. It's just made of all kinds of interesting pieces, especially the arms, the way they put that together, the way that it was designed. I thought it was a pretty clever way that they did it. It just kind of sits on those open studs down there. So it looks really good. All right, let's take a look at that trailer. I like all the detail that they put on this, including this little flower box on the front. The windows are a sideways construction, the way they do it, and it's really well done. I think it looks really good. I still don't know what this thing is. If any of you know what it is, please comment in the comments, because I don't know what that is. I can't figure it out. Maybe it's just some clothes hanging out there drying or something. I don't know. I just can't figure it out. There's that spout that I showed you earlier where the water's coming out. Over here, we got the little tail lights, another bunch of windows. I like the little curved front and back that they did on this. They even have this fantastic air conditioning unit, a little fan on top. If I can get some light up there, you can kind of see how that looks. That was a print. Everything's prints on here. There's no stickers, thankfully. That was really well done. On the front here, you got a door, and you also have this nice little awning right there. It looks like a couple of leaves have fallen on it. And I think that's really cool. Now this door, let me see if I can get in there and open that. So the door isn't the easiest thing to get to, but it does have this hinges mechanism right here. This will open like this with this little handle. And then here you can see it's got a piece of glass on there. I like the beveled edge. You can kind of just start to see some of the interior in there, which I'll show you here in just a bit. But I think it's really cool. I like the way they did the door. I didn't even know that it had a working door on it. And it seals perfectly on there. Now, as small as this space is, it's amazing how much detail they managed to get in here. So right here in the corner, you can see there's this really nice little bed. It's made up of all these different little tiles. It was really fun to build that. You also got that nice little pillow. There's a little flower with a vase right there, which I thought was really cool. On this side, you got this little cabinet. Now, I'm not sure if I can reach in here and open this, but you can see the door opens on this side and on this side. Tight space. And on there, you can see there's a baseball cap and there's also a bike helmet. And they were facing right side up, but I somehow managed to get them turned over. It's hard to reach in there to get them at that point. Now over here, we got a nice little sink, and it even has a little clear basin right there. There's a cooking stove top. You can see the grills right there. Then on this side, we got a nice little shelf where there's a little mug, and then we also have a frying pan and also a little meat cleaver. And there's even some little drawers down there, which is really neat that they were able to get that detail in there. You can see how there's windows all around the outside of it. And then there's the door. So yeah, I mean, it's very minimal space, but it's pretty cool that they were able to get all that in there, considering that it's really pretty small. But, hey, good work on the designer's part. So there it is, the Lego Bricklink Camping Adventure Set. So this set was designed by Joshua Kingma. So Joshua, if you're watching, great job on this. I think you did a really good job. I really love the way this looks. It's a nice little cozy scene. It kind of brings back memories for me from when we went camping, my family and I, and we would spend so much time camping that I almost felt like we lived up in the mountains. It was crazy. We did a lot of camping when I was a kid, but it was a lot of fun and really learned the ways of the woods and fishing and all of that stuff. But this is a really great set. So once again, because this is a Bricklink set, it's not available in stores. It's not available online either. So if you want one, I'm sure there's going to be some of these popping up on eBay. I don't know what the current price is going to be. I don't even remember what I paid for it. Because with these Bricklink sets, you buy them and then sometimes they take a year to come out. I think this one actually came out a little bit quicker. I think it was about 6 or 7 months ago that I ordered this. I can't remember, but it's a great set. I really like it. So if you want something fun and small and just a quick little build, this is definitely a nice little set. But you'll probably have to pay a little bit extra for it now that they're not available anywhere. But that's it for this review. I hope you enjoyed it. And if you did, don't forget to hit the like and subscribe buttons. I very much appreciate it. And until the next time, I will see you on the next video. So thank you again so much for watching, and I'll see you then. Have a good one.